Well, ladies, you've come a long way. No question about it. You have more to say these days about your education, your appearance, your occupation, and your role in life than any young women have ever had in history. Yes, you have a voice in your own destiny. You have it in civilian life as well as in the military.
The best part, I didn't... This blind date that...
That's right. There's a lot you can say and do about who you are, where you're going, and how you look, especially in the military.
It's about time. Come on, get up. Morning, how are you? I'm fine. It has to be a beautiful day out today. Yeah. I just feel so good.
You know, I thought I heard you knocking around before, but I wasn't sure.
I've been up for about 15 minutes already. I don't know why. I just feel so great. Now, up. Come on, lazy bones. Let's get moving.
We all recognize the importance of good grooming and grace in uniform. The problem is, where do you start?
We're going to get up earlier than her. I know her secret. She just needs more time than we do.
With all the demands a girl has on her time, it's pretty hard.
I know it's important, but when am I supposed to do all those things? It's all I have to do now. Sometimes I don't even have time to breathe.
Nobody has to convince me. I'm just as interested in good grooming as anybody else. But what am I going to do with his hair?
Oh, that's all right. But this skin of mine, that's really driving me crazy. I mean, can I help it if I hit him in the middle of the skin? Hi, girl. Hi.
A matter of luck. Fine luck.
Some of this is true, and some is pure nonsense. Luck doesn't have much to do with it at all. Sure, Susan Mayfield looks good, but she never won any beautiful baby contest. She had to work for it. It takes more than luck to appear bright, well-groomed, and smart-looking. Nobody's trying to sell you a batch of easy miracles. All we're talking about is making the most of what you have. First of all, you must have a strong desire to look as well as you can, a certain pride in your appearance. Then it takes a certain amount of attention to detail, hard work, and just learning the simple rules of good grooming, how to wear your uniform, and military manners. There are no lucky breaks or secret formulas. This is what makes it happen. Cleanliness is perhaps the most important part of the story. It is the foundation for any good grooming program you can think of. This means many things, including a daily bath or shower.
I have time to take a shower today. You know, it's funny how you get used to things. When I was at home, I never used to shower every day. Me neither. You know, I guess I was just like most of the other kids. I didn't think it was that important. And I guess I just didn't want to take the time.
Yeah, I used to get up about that all the time. No shower, please, Mom. Don't put me
For many girls, the daily shower is a new experience and one they don't welcome too readily. They feel it takes a lot of time, and, well, it just doesn't seem that important. Actually, it only takes a few minutes, and once you're used to it, it's like brushing your teeth. You hardly notice it at all. And it is important. Soap and water is refreshing, and it's a fine skin conditioner. Another thing you learn in a hurry is you can't get by with a deodorant alone. If you want to smell clean, you have to be clean.
Hey, I'm going to have to do something with his hair. It's a mess.
Oh, it's not.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call it a mess, but she's right to be concerned. Hair care and hair styling are essential to good grooming, and nobody can be attractive with unkempt and poorly styled hair. This means the amateur hair stylist is out.
Really? Everything I tried doesn't work. How do you usually fix it?
Oh, I just part it on the side.
Put it on the side. Okay.
Yes, on this side.
Oh, this side. Oh, yeah? Okay. And then what you do?
Not so long. Way up here.
Oh, way up here?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what?
It's not that she doesn't know what she's doing. As a matter of fact, sometimes she does a pretty good job. It's just that in this situation, pretty good isn't good enough.
This.
Okay, you do it your way then.
Okay. No, I don't like that. I'll do it in the middle.
No, I don't like
The middle.
No,
Okay,
no,
the side.
yeah.
Well, what about the back?
The selection of a hairstyle and the basic cut call for experienced professional care.
I think we should build your hairstyle something on these lines. Since you have a heart-shaped face, let's pull the bangs over just a little bit like this, not too far down in the face. And on the sides, let's bring it forward so it'll frame your eyes. How does that look?
Well, it sounds okay. There won't be too much on the forehead, will there? Because we do wear our hats most of the time, and we have a regulation we're not allowed to have our bangs show under the hat.
Well, what we can do in that case is we'll swing them a little more over to the side, and your hat will fit about so, and it'll be hidden under your hat. I know about your regulations, but I think this will be real good for you. Working with you girls is just one more factor in selecting the proper hairstyle. The other things that we can't ignore is the shape of the face, the length of the hair, and the texture of the hair.
I know what you mean. I've been through all of those wild-eyed styles, and now I want to find a style, well, that works for me.
That's the right idea. I want to tell you, a girl can look real good if she'll just remember a few things. First, she has to start with a good cut, and then the right style. If you start with a good cut, you should be able to keep your hair looking attractive between visits to the beauty parlor. But try to get regular beauty shop attention to your hair. I suppose you've heard this before, but it's the truth. Cleanliness is very important for the hair. You have to know how to shampoo the hair and do it frequently.
Hair coloring is another area where professional assistance is needed. Amateur experts rarely produce the best results. Professional help is also needed in the selection and use of cosmetics. With all the products available these days and the many ways they can be used, a girl can really become confused. It makes sense, therefore, to consult a good cosmetician.
Oh, I didn't think I'd make it at all. I rushed out to get here. Well, listen, I was talking to the hairdresser last week about the shape of my face and everything, and I want to find a style, makeup style, that would be becoming with this new hairstyle that I've got. What do you think?
Well, my advice is usually pretty simple. I start by telling the girl that she's not going to get any place just by applying a lot of makeup. There's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah, I know. I guess we all went through that stage. I know when I was younger, I used to just lay it on and cover everything up that was bothering me, you know. But I used to walk around looking like I had a mask on most of the time.
Well, it doesn't work, not at all. As a matter of fact, it's exactly backwards. The first and most important rule is just keeping clean.
Well, it's also confusing. I mean, some people say don't use soap. Others say that cream is bad for your skin. Well, what I want to know is what is right.
There's no big secret about this. The standard cleansing creams are fine, and so is soap and water. As a matter of fact, cold water is a wonderful skin conditioner. Like the good astringents and skin fresheners, it closes the pores and prevents the accumulation of dirt or old makeup. Makeup can do a wonderful job if it is used intelligently. There are no set rules about what to use or how to use it, Each woman is an individual and represents an individual set of problems. The important job that makeup can do is emphasize a woman's strong points and at the same time play down her weak ones. The colors you choose for yourself should be appropriate for you. They should blend with the color of your skin, your hair, and with each other. The right cosmetics, skillfully applied, can make a woman appear more alert and alive. Now, if this is going to work, if you're going to achieve good grooming, the same kind of judgment and selectivity has to be used in every aspect of makeup. All the parts have to fit together. Hair, skin, eyebrows, fingernails, everything.
Hey, Sue! What's happening, hon? Hi. Boy, my nails are really beginning to look like a mess. Yeah, well, how often do you do your nails? About once a week or so. Hey, you like this new color I got? Purple raspberry glow? Hey, wow, Sue. You're really swinging in there. But look, hon, you're not going to wear that to the office. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think Captain Mayhew would approve of that. I'm going to save it for Saturday night. You know, Tom really likes those new colors. Tom. Now, there's a really swinging guy. You know, let's take Art. I can wear about 3 coats of deck varnish on my nails. And Art, he wouldn't know the difference.
Once a girl gets to recognize what's appropriate and what isn't, she's way ahead of the game. For example, in eye care and eye makeup. Now, the right way here can be a little tricky. A girl hears a lot of talk about trying for the natural look. Well, that doesn't mean the shaggy look. It means maintaining the natural line and using the eye makeup that will enhance and emphasize the girl's natural strong points. There are no set rules for everyone, but there are some basic principles. Perhaps the most important of these are good taste and appropriateness. In most instances, this simply means following the lines and contours of your face. Some women are just naturally thin. They don't gain weight no matter what they eat. Susan isn't one of those lucky ones. She has to be careful about eating if she wants to keep her figure. Sticking to a diet is difficult in the beginning, but it soon becomes a habit, and it does pay off. You will feel better, look better in your uniform, and move with more confidence and grace. Good physical condition is just as important as the balanced diet. This, too, pays off every time you put on your uniform. The last important factor is good tailoring.
I want to tell you something. We cannot perform miracles. The way some of the girls come in here, they're simply impossible to fit properly.
Oh, come on now. Aren't you going to make me look gorgeous, Mrs. Green?
Well, I see that you have been watching your diet, and you're using a good foundation. Perhaps we can do something. It's a great satisfaction when I can do a good job, but I'm no magician. If a girl really wants to look like something, she has to help. This help requires proper care of the uniform. Fitting is only part of the story. This uniform must be laundered and pressed after each wearing. Now, the lightweight uniform and the wool uniform can be dry cleaned at least once a week. The skirt lengths we're using